Namaskar, Namaste, Namastaraya. Greetings. Welcome to yoga. Happy Friday night. Let's all shine bright together. Start off with Rudra Mudra to activate our solar plexus. Bring your index and your ring finger together. Middle finger, pinky fingers extend straight. And then lift and open the heart. Turning gaze within. Connecting to the breath, into the inner space. Breath and energy. We'll do Bhastrika breath, breath of fire. To bring more activation to the solar plexus, our power center. 36 pumpings of the abdomen, breathing strongly through the nostrils. After the last breath, hold out all air from the lungs and engage the 3 energy locks, Mahabandha. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all air from the lungs. Hold it out. Draw belly up and in. Tone and lift pelvic floor. Chin to the chest. Hold the breath out as long as comfortable. Round. Deep breath in. Unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Take a deep breath in. Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the divine light that dwells within, we bow. Arise for this yoga, Atta Yoga, Stita Stito. Come to standing for the practice of the yellow rhythmic warrior. Building strength to question everything in our life, questioning our fears, our obstacles, our intentions, with more intelligence so that we can pursue freedom and truth. Draw into the center, squeezing inner thighs together, belly in, scoop tailbone, shoulders up and back. Sliding jawbone back. Activate Ujjayi breath. Deep breath in from the back of the throat. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Celebrating the freedom of the evening. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching through crown of the head. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Hold plank. You can take hands a little wider. Spread fingers so the index finger points straight ahead. Creases the wrist parallel with the front edge of the mat. And lean forward, draw belly up and in. In slow motion, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for a high Bhujangasana. Resting hips down, lifted by the hips. Lifting shoulders up and then curling back at the peak. Pushing down through index knuckles, pulling hands back, shoulders back. Create more expansion from within. Taking gaze up. And then lower down. Push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. First one, stretch it out. Bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Deepen, victorious breath. Keeping muscles toned in the back of the throat. Narrow air passageway. Deepen, victorious breath. Bring more depth and resonance to the inhale and exhale. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, bow, pushing thigh bones back and apart, and then squeeze legs into the center, root down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Keep it going. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step back into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for high Bhujanga. Shoulders back, heart forward. And then flow back. Down dog. A few deep breaths. Your legs strong. Tops of the thighs pushing back. If your feet are all the way flat, wiggle them back a little bit so your heels hover off the mat and you've got something to strive for to build more strength in the tops of the thighs. To create more length through the backs of the legs. And then bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squeeze legs together, root down, inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump, take a vinyasa. Transition with your breath, exhaling down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, flow back, down dog. Right foot up to the front of the mat for side angle pose, Ashtavakrasana. Right foot up, back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Left arm reaches for the front of the room. You can use your block if you need it. And let's create more strength in the legs, more fire in the breath. Push down through both feet. Lift and reach both arms straight ahead for warrior side angle. Line your top arm with your back leg. Left rib cage down and in. Lengthen up and out of the right hip. There you go. And top rib cage down and in. Strengthening core. Strengthening breath. One more good one. Then exhale, release. Step back into plank. Take a vinyasa. Second side, Ashtavakrasana. Left foot up. Side angle pose. Back foot flat. Scoop tailbone, push off the back leg as you reach to the right hand. Full stretch of the side body. A few deep breaths. And keeping the left knee bending deep, centered over the ankle. Push down through both feet. Lift and reach both arms straight ahead. That's right rib cage down and in. Strengthen right side body. Top rib cage down and in, strengthen core. Deep breath in, exhale, release, step back, plank pose, take the vinyasa. Few deep breaths there. Bend elbows out to the side a few inches. Keeping elbows bent, lift your arms up towards the front of the room, squeezing shoulder blades on the back. Oh yeah. That's it. And then keeping shoulder blades squeezing together, slowly straighten arms. Full stretch, pushing from shoulders out through hands. There you go. And then bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Front of the mat, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Lifting quads up, and then squeeze inner thighs together, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pause to the chakras, crown, brow, throat, and heart. Turning gaze back within. Surya Namaskar B. Traditional 1 breath in each position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, squat, Vacasana. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, Atita. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, rise up, for Cobra, up dog. Exhale, flow back. And then right foot up between the hands, back foot flat. 1 deep breath, bending right knee deep. Take your arms overhead, pausing at the peak. And then exhale, depart, back to plank pose, and take a vinyasa. Second side, left foot up, back foot flat. Inhale deep overhead, aligning tip of the thumbs over tip of the nose, and then exhale, depart back into plank. Take a vinyasa. That was pretty good. Let's do another one. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squat deep, Uttanasana. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, Samastitihi. Pausing, turning gaze back within. Feeling expansion of breath, energy, and awareness. Deep breath in. Exhale, squat. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, plank. You don't need to lower down so low in your chaturanga.
Okay.
Go do it again from plank so that your shoulder doesn't touch the block. Good, go for it. Bend your arms. And now inhale up, boom, right there. So that's perfect.
Okay.
That way you won't stress the front of the shoulder and you'll build more strength in the back body.
Okay.
Protect your rotator cuff. Right foot up, Claudia. Go for the warrior. You got time. Right foot up. Front of the mat. There you go. Inhale overhead. Exhale, depart. Flow through. And then Claudia, go to again, second side, since you're behind a little. Step left foot up. There you go. Inhale overhead. Exhale, depart. Flow through, and then down dog. 2 deep breaths. Bend knees. Gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Midline, squeeze in, root down. So squat deep, inhale overhead. Exhale, Samastitihi. Pausing. Surya Namaskar B. Skanda style. Deep breath in. Exhale, squat. Keep outer edge of the knee aligned with outer edge of the feet. Take it overhead. Swing arms back, shoulders back. Strengthen core. Going lower belly in. Keep it tight. Go halfway forward for Ardha Uttanasana. Arms, chest, thighs parallel. Keeping arms and shoulders lifting. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Take a vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale, rise up. Lift your right leg behind you. Flex toes. Squeeze leg muscles in. Lean forward into plank. Push your head up. Index knuckles down. Halfway down. Pause. Push back strong. Right foot up to the front of the mat. The back heel up on this one. If you need more stability, right foot can wiggle to the right. Take arms overhead. Inhale, contract. Squeezing legs together. Lift up out of the hips. Exhale, push legs apart. Hips forward and down. Curling deeper, keep balancing actions with the breath. Inhale, contracting, building strength. Exhale, create more expansion, pushing legs apart, rooting through back heel. Bending right knee a little deeper. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, plank pose, Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Plank pose, leaning forward, lower halfway down. Push back strong, step it up. Belly in, tailbone, take it overhead. Deep breath in, contracting, drawing legs together, drawing energy up the legs to the core of the pelvis, and then from the top of the hip, push through the back heel, bend left knee deep, hips forward and down. More strong breaths, taking gaze up and back. Deep breath in, exhale, release, plank pose, Vinyasa. Right foot to the front of the mat and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Rhythmic Warrior Day. We are guided by our own power double. Bowing to the strengths of your heart. Squeeze legs together, creating more strength in the legs. Squeeze thighs in. Take both arms to the side. Squeeze shoulder blades on the back. Curl in the upper back. Lifting hard up. Slide jawbone back. Keep curling, looking for the back of the room. When you can't go any further, slowly reach arms all the way straight. Lock them out, and then bend right knee deeper, hips forward and down. Challenge breath in the moment. Nice, and then bend arms, lean forward, right leg straight, arch up and tilt forward for Warrior 3 pose. You can keep your arms bent, but reach them straight ahead. Back foot active, flexed, flointed. Breath strong and deep from the back of the throat. Breath in, exhale, standing split, both hands down. Lift left leg high. And then optional kick to a handstand or forearm stand. Or just step back into plank pose and take a vinyasa. If you want to kick up, Claudia, I'll spot you. Go for it. No. So I didn't recognize you outside. I recognize you on the mat. Left foot up and pause. Both hands to the thigh. Releasing. Letting energy expand. Breath expands. And then we take it further. Power up the legs, drawing into the center. Take both arms to the side. Shoulder blades engage on the back body. And lift your heart up beside your jawbone. Back. Keep curling. And then you can't go any further. Slowly reach arms straight. Palms face in. Hook pinky fingers in. And then bend left knee deeper. Hips forward and down. Bend arms, lean forward, arch up, you're a C, straighten left leg, squeeze right leg across the center. So don't hold the breath, keep it full and deep. Both hands down, standing split. Optional kick up towards an inversion, handstand, form stand. There. Big toes together. That's it. Push your head up stronger. There, that's it right there. That's it. Good. Right foot. Yeah, child's pose by unanimous decision. I've been overruled. And then back to down dog. Right foot up, side angle pose, round 2. almost there. Left arm reaches. You can use the block if you need it. And then left hand to the hip, out of the heart, straighten right leg for triangle pose. Squeezing inner thighs together, lift your quadriceps up, kneecaps up, scoop tailbone forward, and then twist, taking left arm straight up. So you get your right leg straight on this one. You can use your block. As in not bent. At the right, yeah. Right leg. There you go. Yoga's working. Left hand to the hip, and then step it up, half moon pose. Take the block with you if you need it. Taking it forward underneath the shoulder. Doing good, just go like this. There you go, take the block there. Optional, chapa, if you want to bend the knee to the chest and reach for the foot. Rolling shoulder back, taking head back. Allison, can you lower your left knee down a little bit? And then no twist in the neck. And then head, that's it, head straight back.
Straight back.
There you go.
Straight back.
Both hands down, standing split.
Thank you.
Welcome. And then go for it. You can kick up or kick back. I'll spot you. Go for it. Push your head up strong. Tailbone up. And you want to spot? Second side. Side angle pose. Left foot up. Right arm reaches. And then right hand to the hip, out of the heart. Straighten left leg, triangle pose. We scoop tailbone and twist. Keep your legs active. Oh, we're not there yet. Top hand to the hip, step it up, Ardha Chandra. We're good on them. If you're going further, Ardha Chandra Chapa. It's optional if you're working the back bend, knee to the chest. No twist in the neck, head straight back. Kicking foot back into the hand. Good, both hands down, standing split. Last one, make it count. Pick up towards a handstand, forearm stand. If you're on the edge, you feel free to use the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna spot you. Go for it. Squeeze those legs in. Squeeze your butt. And push your head up really hard. That's it right there. Keep pushing up hard. That's it. It's all you. Look, you're doing it.
What did you do to me in the back?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I had my hand on your head.
And then I put it straight.
Yeah. I just pushed on your head and you pushed your head up.
No, but you push a little bit in the back.
Oh, the tailbone, yeah. Legs wide. Left foot up. The hands underneath the shoulders. Bend your knees and arch. Pushing head up. Tilting top of the pelvis down. And then squeeze inner thighs together. Slowly straighten the legs. Leaning hips back. Reach your arms straight ahead for warrior splits. And then hands down. Relax legs. Go 2 inches wider or 4 inches wider on each side. And then same thing. One more. Lean your hips back. Lift up and hold it. More strength in the inner thighs. And then hands down, go wider, go deeper, play your edge, but do it with intelligence because it's been cold today. Optional forearms coming down or onto the chin if you're in deep. And then slowly heel toe in for crow pose. Vacasana. Come to squatting at the front of the mat. Hands wide, knees wide. And then lean forward and squeeze the knees in to the outer edges of the arms. Whoa. Nice wipe out. You're doing good, Claudia. Let me show you some. See if you can get the middle knuckle up of your index finger. That's it. And eventually you can get the middle one too, but let's start with this. There you go. That'll give you a little bit more power in your hands and your forearms. There you go. Squeeze in. Good. Very good. When you're ready, you can rest in child's pose. Puppy pose, Uttanasana, taking knees wide. Slide forward onto the chin and the chest. Push, you can stay there. Otherwise, escape back to child's pose. Nice breath. Good. Deep breath. Be gentle. Good. And then lean forward, twisting thigh stretch. Step your right foot up. Left knee down. Reach opposite hand back for the foot. You can fold the edge of the mat over or use your towel. Switch hands, Vanessa. Right hand back. There you go. Kick back into the hand when you grab it. And then pull the heel in towards the hip. You can hold it there if there's enough sensations in the quads. Or you can come onto your forearm and hook your big toe. If you're going further with the left hand. Slowly release. Take your right arm under for Ekapada Vinyasa 2. Right arm underneath. Lift your left knee up, and then right foot slides out to the right, and then lower halfway down. Use this for today for support. There you go. And that's it. And then lower halfway down like you're doing Chaturanga. That's it. And then left foot up. There you go. And then get that place right. Right there. That was good. And then second side. Left foot up, right knee down. Push back, grabbing foot, kick back and resist. And then pull it in, heel towards the hip. As the sitting bone moves back, the thigh bone moves back. Optional forearm. Need more sensations. And then release back foot, left arm under, work the arm bounce. You place a block underneath your right thigh if you need extra support. Left foot slides out, and you take it up. Pigeon pose, Ekapada Raja, Kapotasana. Left leg slides in and back, walk hands back, lift and curl. Right hand front and center. You can use your block if you need extra support, and then reach your left hand back for another quad stretch. Or pull it in and trap it for mermaid pose, or strap it and take it overhead for full pigeon pose. And then when you're ready, you can fold forward, stacking fists up, or take hands wide and bend elbows up. Step back, Vinyasa. Second side, pigeon pose, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, left knee up wide. Square it off, lift and curl.
What can I do here? Because even doing it on my back, is that movement of moving like that, just not do it, or do it with the block?
Let me see how you do it on your back. Are you doing like either?
The one like with the interlacing the legs behind the back.
Mm-hmm.
But this movement hurts.
But you still need to get into the hip.
Uh-huh.
What if you back off and just come, rest your hip down to the side and pull your foot up like this and have both legs bent.
Oh.
And now take hold of the foot and pull yourself over towards the foot. That way.
Oh.
That way.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Good. You can use your right hand on the heel and then work on pulling your head down like it was a pillow. Vinyasa, step back and flow through. Ustrasana, camel pose. Come to kneeling. You can fold your mat over if you want to pad the knees. You can curl your toes under if you need more height for the heels. Bowing to the heart, hips back and apart, and then drop belly in, scoop tailbone, lift and curl. Palms to heels. Extending hips forward, heart up, sliding jawbone back. Press back, Supta Virasana. You can sit on a block if you need to protect your knees. If you're all good, you can sit between the ankles and rest all the way back. Otherwise, you can just sit there in a meditation posture with your left hand on top. Hold it there. We all become spiritual warriors when we do battle with our own negativity and convert it into positivity. battleground is the chakra system, the 6 major chakras of the body, which lead to the crown, the goal of self-realization. We do battle in the root chakra when we experience fear or insecurity. It's overcome by Shraddha, by trusting in the universe. When you're ready, get out of there. Slowly come back up for a Peacock Pose, or Peacock Prep Pose. You can use your block. Wrapping your hands over. Crunch your elbows in, taking your head down. And then knees lift. I could have gotten that for you, Anna. This one's better. Head down, hooking elbows in, and then extend your legs straight. And then lift your head up, and then just lean forward and just lift one leg up first, squeezing it into the center. You can hold it there for 5 breaths, and then switch legs. Or lift both legs up, squeezing inner thighs together. Second chakra, we do battle with the energy of guilt, which is overcome with acceptance.
What do you have to do with the head? Where do you have to,
Look forward.
Look forward.
Yeah. Check out Allison.
So,
She's almost kissing the mat, her head's still pushing up.
okay.
Very nice. Go again, one more attempt. This activates solar plexus chakra, your pancreas, balancing insulin production, and building more courage, confidence, and charisma, which is used to overcome the negative energies of the ego, of the solar plexus, of vanity, pride, and arrogance, energies of avidya and ignorance. Come to sitting. Crouchasana. Left leg straight. Taking right leg up. If you want to work the full form of the pose, you can fold your left leg back into Ardha Virasana. And then take right leg up. Good. Right leg straight up. When you grab the foot, kick down towards the floor so you engage your quads. And then lift up higher. Bring the leg closer to the chest, pulling arms down. So you ground the leg into the hip socket. Finish off the chakras. Heart chakra, we do battle with the energy, the negative state of jealousy, which is overcome by love. Throat chakra, untruths are overcome by speaking truth. Twist, parivrtta, reaching left hand across, right hand back, or you can hook the elbow across if you're in deep. Brow chakra, illusion, is overcome through the lila, embracing the universe as a play, as a sport. Inhale and twist. Bend the leg, bring it up and over the shoulder. Foot to the head or behind the head. Get it up as high as you can. Work the hip opener. Behind the head. You can get it behind the head. Push your head up and try and trap it. There you go. You can keep it trapped. You can lift for moonbird pose. Chaturanga, taking hands down and lift. Otherwise, Ashtavakrasana, keeping your right arm over your leg, cross your left ankle on top, and then kick your legs out to the right. Keep your left shoulder lifting. Optional Kundinya 2 for today. Left hand to the block. And then bring your right arm where you had it over the leg. There you go. And now right hand to the floor. Now left hand here. And now just push down and lift your leg, your hips up first. There you go. That's it. It's good enough for today. And then second side. Croucha. Right leg straight. Left leg up. Kick down and resist. Building strength in the top of the quad. And arch up. Bring the leg closer. Twist, parivrtta. Inhale and twist, bend the leg, bring it up high over the arm and shoulder. Work on bringing it towards the forehead, or trap it behind the head. And then when you're set, work the arm balance. Cross right ankle on top. Good. Kick legs out to the left. Optional Kaundinya. And just come to sitting and take legs wide for Upavishta Konasana, seated wide angle. Your sitting bones and hamstrings. Going quads in, going flesh out underneath the legs, sitting bones. And then arch up, activating legs, slowly fold forward. Switch you higher too. Take your hands down and lift your hips up for a moment. Sit up on this ramp. There you go. Now fold forward. So you can get more tilt in the pelvis. Yeah. Keeping your legs strong, especially your left leg. Start to bow or twist over right leg. You can reach for the foot with the right hand or twist, taking right forearm down on the inside and left arm overhead. And then inhale up and switch. Inhale up, fold forward again one more time. Slowly back up, pivot forward for double arm hero. Bending knees up. Flip hands. Palms face out. And then hook one elbow in, other elbow in. And then Claudia, separate your feet. There you go. And then hook your elbows in. There you go, that's it. And then slowly squeeze knees in, going slow. Breathing into the tops of the shoulders. And slowly release, hands back, arch up, arch jaw, stretch out neck. And then hold on to the backs of the legs. Lift up for boat pose. If you have balance, take arms parallel. Or reach them straight up overhead. Ardha Nava, halfway down, pointing feet, reaching hands for the feet. Back up, Purna Nava. Arching up, lifting hard up. Your lower back neutral. Ardha, halfway. Last round, back up. Last one, back down. And rest on your back. Knees to the chest, rock around a little side to side. Feet on the floor underneath your knees. Lift your hips up. For set 2, Bandha Sharbanga. Press down. You can repeat or take it all the way up, or the Dandasana. Hands overhead. Press down. One more good one. Back up. You can do alternate leg lifting or back bend push-ups. Shoulder stand. Keeping legs overhead, holding hips. Walk shoulders in, arms in. Keeping arms and shoulders actively pushing down into the mat. Head lightly pushing back into the mat. If you're open, you can work lotus if it's available, Padmasana. Otherwise, when you're ready, if you've been there for a minute, take legs overhead for Halasana, plow pose. After 5 breaths in plow pose, you can bend knees over ears for ear pressure pose. Slowly unroll, Matsyasana, fish pose, legs across the floor, arching up, taking head back. Holding the arch, optional lift of legs and arms at 40-degree angles for Tanapada. Slide your head out, right leg up, single leg stretch, Supta Padangusthasana. Clasp behind hamstrings, resist. Try and break the clasp, kicking away to the front of the room. And then walk your shoulder blades in, lift your heart up, arching your lower back. And then slowly bring the leg closer, but don't let it bend. Building strength from the top of the thigh as it comes closer. To the right. Take it up and over into a twist. Back up, switch. Left leg up, clasping and resisting. Pulling hamstrings onto the bone as you push thigh bone away. Walk shoulder blades in. Hard up. And then slowly bring the leg closer to the chest. Take it out to the left, keeping your right thigh pushing down, tailbone scooping up. Take it up and over into the twist. Back up. Happy baby, reaching for the feet. To the right, pushing right knee down. To the left, left knee down. Both knees down. If you want to go further, walk arms over the legs. Work on bringing one or both feet to the head. Maybe behind the head. When you're ready, you can twist to the right. Both knees across. Left hand to the rib cage or out to the side. And then take it to the opposite side. Up, roll it around, twist or stretch however you need to. And then extend long for Shavasana. movements. Roll to the right, supporting head on the arm bone, resting there for a few breaths. And slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. One last Om and universal prayer. Deep breath in. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Sharbana Baba. Hakuna Matata. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday night weekend.
You too.
I will, thanks.